I'm back here in the Zebra ZEC Centre with Royston Poor, the Supply Chain Vertical Practice Lead. Royston, we're looking at supply chain again, and I want to talk about barcodes, which it might be interesting because barcodes have been around for decades now, but 2D barcodes. Mm-hmm. We've seen 1D barcodes used for, as I said, decades, but why should organisations be really trying to move towards 2D barcodes?
Well, Andrew, we live in a world that demands more and more information, which requires more and more data. So the only way to collect more data is to be able to have a form of system that can actually collect more data. So we started with the traditional 1D barcodes, and now we're moving towards 2D barcodes, right? 2D barcodes come in all different standards and applicable throughout a variety of industry verticals, if you will, right? From anywhere from manufacturing to transportation, logistics, to healthcare, to retail as well. So business operators, or operators if you will, need more information, and a 2D barcode enables the business to be able to capture more data to utilize, and process to enable them to receive the expected outcome, if you will.
Okay, so you talk about 2D barcodes providing more data. Give me an example of the kind of data that you can embed into a 2D barcode.
Well, say for example, inventory, right? A typical inventory, or we call it stock keeping unit, SKU, right? So a 2D barcode certainly can actually contain more information such as, the SKU reference, the SKU reference, if you will, the product description. It could actually contain the batch, the lot itself, the country of origin, right? So, and so much more, right? That's one example from an inventory perspective. Now, if you talk about transport and logistics, right, the same thing. Who is the consignee? Who is the shipper, right? Where is it coming? Where is the origin? Where's the destination? Because addresses actually can be quite complex, right? You have postcodes, you have state, you have country, you have roads and whatnot have you from there. You can also actually include more information, which is about the package or the consignee, the consignment dimensions, the actual weight itself, volumetric or otherwise. So lots of information packed into a 2D barcode, right, that enables an activity to be completed.
Yes, there's a lot more data that you can embed into these 2D barcodes. When it comes to buying a barcode scanner nowadays, would you be looking at a 1D and a 2D barcode scanner, or how would you decide which barcode scanner to purchase?
Well, Andrew, I think the first thing is this. For businesses that are starting their digitization journey, start off with a single 1D barcode. But most businesses have already, we believe, embraced digitization, and they've been really exposed to 1D barcodes. It's time for them to transition to 2D barcodes. And with that in mind, one has to look at Zebra's extensive portfolio, look at the correct 2D barcode scanner, right, that one wants to utilize, okay, for that particular operating scenario, and you'll be on your way to be able to capture faster, capture more accurately the information that's contained in the barcode, so that you can actually generate the resultant information.
Well, as Royston mentioned, the range of Zebra barcode scanners is extensive, and the best way to find out which solution is right for you is jump online. Visit zebra.com and you'll see our complete range of 1D and 2D barcode scanners.